What's up with it? This your boy Noonie, back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo. Leo. All right, so Leo, what's going on? I got a different deck. I found a deck I can use for y'all. Because the other deck I got, I'm using it in like a pick a card already. So I kind of got it set down already. So I don't want to mess it up or, you know what I mean? I just want to read what I seen and rock with it. Anyway, Leo, let's see what we got going on for y'all. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I got the mic on the outside of my hoodie. I was just outside. Oh, we got partnership coming your way. It's like it's like a soulmate. I said like a soulmate. It is a soulmate because it's Juno. So it's a partner who like resembles you guys. All right. This is somebody who you guys would be attracted to. You guys would be mutually attracted to each other. This could be an artistic partnership for most of y'all, or more of like an entertainment. So some of y'all may be going on a trip, travel, experience with somebody, a fun time with a partner, with a friend, with a co-worker. It doesn't really matter. All right, looks like you guys are going on a fun experience with somebody soon. Could be a Sag, could be a Leo, could be a little lovers, you know what I mean, get away. You guys may be getting away from people who are haters or getting away from people who are like not wanting your connection. People may be trying to stop you guys from like, spending time together. So that may be what's going on. So it may be a lovers get together soon. People may be trying to be all up in your business, trying to figure out where you are, what you guys are doing. Like how close do you know each other? So if it's a newer bond for y'all soon, then you guys may want to keep it to y'allself. Don't tell people what you guys got going on, because people will be snooping, trying to block it. You know what I mean? Hating on it, basically, just projecting, saying stuff about your relationship. Even if you're in a relationship, don't tell them how good it's going, what they're doing for you, how much fun you're having. Don't really divulge too much because people are trying to block it. So, or they will be trying to block it. But I mean, that's normal behavior. We all kind of know that. But if you didn't know, now you know again. All right. So, well, also, this could also mean that you guys may be exploring different perspectives in relationships, or viewing relationships in a more expansive way. All right. So you guys could be viewing, like, some of y'all could be looking at like more casual connections as a way of maybe like expanding your worldview, of traveling, of having exploratory experiences where I get like, maybe I've never been to Florida, maybe I've never been to Cancun, maybe I've never been to, Canada, maybe I've never been to America, whatever the case may be. It's like the relationships that are coming into your life, if you have none, or even if you have somebody, maybe your friend or whoever, these are people who are like expanding your worldview shortly. So you may take on a new philosophy or a new lifestyle shortly because of these connections. Even if you're in a relationship, it's going to take on what's it called? It's going to take on a different, I'm sorry, because my daughter just texted me some bullshit. It's going to take on a different, I don't know, it's like an outlook, different outlook. That's what I mean, different outlook. So, and the outlook may make y'all a lot more bolder to go after the things that you want. We got Empress here. All right, we'll see. So what else? Empress, King of Swords. So you know what it is? You guys, people resent y'all for a second. Some of y'all, people are resenting y'all because you have a very easy life. You know what I mean? You guys may be spoiled, catered to often. You know what I mean? Again, it's going to be kind of similar to Aries. This must just be like a collective thing. All right, so at this point, people may resent y'all because maybe they have to work a lot harder for the results that you get rather effortlessly, or for the things that you guys get rather effortlessly. So we got Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Swords, King of Swords. That's a resentful hater type of energy coming your way shortly. So you may have fake friends that be around y'all. Why is that? Or these would be people who you no longer socialize with like that, like putting the pressure to try to open up the lines of communication soon. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, these may be people who are trying to block your horizons or trying to stunt the growth of something that you got. It could be a creative project, could be events, could be a relationship, could be any of that. I would say this: don't keep telling people stuff. Don't tell people like, maybe what your weaknesses or your disappointments, or, you know what I mean? Like, people kind of look at y'all lives as like perfect because of the Empress at this moment. So you need to know that. All right, so I'm telling you, people about to show you their true colors, surely. Surely. Some of y'all, if you have no relationship at all, or you're like just kind of dating around, that's where you're really going to get haters from, because some of y'all may be dating around because you're able to explore. Maybe you're able to travel more. Maybe you're like I said, maybe you make more pay at your job. So now you have a little bit more romantic options. Or even if you don't have romantic options, it could just be that you're more comfortable. You don't have to go to work every day. Maybe you can go on vacation. Maybe you can pick and choose when you actually put some effort in. Even if you have to work every day, it just seems like I don't have to do that much to really get what I'm looking for. You know, so maybe you post. Let's say that you do social media. Maybe you post once a week, once a month. Let's say that you know, like I said, if you work, even if you worked a day to day, maybe you only had to work 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. It doesn't really matter. It's like you get the same results. So some of y'all maybe also coming up with more creative ways, becoming a little bit more shrewd with your business practices because of the Three of Wands and that King of Swords. You guys maybe like reconsidering certain avenues, certain income bases or income opportunities coming your way. Friends may be bringing it, or associates. Let's not say friends. These may be associates, people who kind of want the same thing that you want. You know what I mean? So you may be kind of keeping like these may be friends. Fifth house means these are mostly friends, or these are like connections that are kind of short lived. You know what I mean? But they're like memorable. They're especially with the ninth house. This means that they have memory. I mean, they have meaning. They bring meaning. So even if these are short relationships, these relationships brought like a turning point in your life where you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Because these could be some of these could be important people. It's like a turning point in your life could be like maybe one day when a boss or a manager says something to you, and out of spite or out of like maybe I don't know, out of vindictiveness you quit, or they fire you, or anything, just wild shit, right? But because of that moment, you had to do something different, or you had to expand beyond your norm. You know what I mean? And it could be the same thing with relationships. Like maybe at one time you were doing your relationships a certain way, but now because of like, let's say the disdain of somebody else, or now because of like the way that somebody else is talking about your relationship, it kind of makes you maybe like close off or reconsider the relationship. And some of y'all just may end connections that you have because of them resenting how happy or how comfortable you are. And this could be, I keep saying it could be just in general in your life, because it's like you guys are in a good place at this time. So people kind of resent that, like how hard they have to work to like have those same luxuries or those same experiences you have. And it's gonna be friends. It's gonna be like, it's like Aries. You guys may have an Aries friends around. So maybe it's like a silent competition. Maybe you guys, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Because it's like for fun. We're really just kind of like happy that we're around each other, but like at the same time, they kind of like gauge what you got going on because of like how chill you are. Some of y'all may have like newer clothes, newer, I don't know, newer products, projects. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys are presenting yourself in a different way. It could be that. Like sometimes it could be like a resentment to that. It's not necessarily like, I don't like you, but like, you know, but it is kind of like petty minded in a way. Where it's like, I'm not going to socialize with you. I'm not your friend as much. I'm not around you as much. You know what I mean? I'm keeping my distance from you. But why? Something else, because you guys are expanding. So you may be outgrowing friendships, relationships, followers, who knows? You know what I mean? People that you used to socialize with, you may not socialize with as much. It may be, like I said, a healthy sense of like distance from them. You guys may be noticing that they're keeping their distance. You know what I mean? They always have something to do. Like maybe you want to hang out. They're like, oh, I got this to do. I got that to do. You're like, damn. All right. So, yeah. I think, you know what it is? People probably remember how y'all used to be. I kind of get that like memories or nostalgia. I remember how it used to be. I remember how we used to talk. I remember how like maybe like like think of like maybe even high school, like how people remember how you used to be as like in high school. Like, oh, I remember how that used to go for you. That was a used to be. That was a used to energy. Do you know how I am now? So that I think that's what it is. People have to get to know you all over again. You know what I mean? But it's like I kind of already had a predisposition for who you would be or how you would be. That type of energy. All right, so yeah, it says a closer look, nosy up in your business. People gonna try to get the inside scoop on y'all soon. So you, like I said, it's fake friends, but it's maybe people who want to be friends. They just don't know how to be friends. They have issues, like being direct, because that King of Swords reverse. They have issues being direct. They may be more pressed about the relationship than you, and that may be something that's unfamiliar for them, to like care more than you do. Like, whoa, wait, why am I more concerned than you? You know what I mean? So that could be uncomfortable for them. Or this could be in reverse, y'all. It don't gotta be them towards you, but I'm reading it like I'm on your side. That's what I'm saying. I'm reading it like I'm on your side. So anyway, what's up there, Cola? You back again? Hey y'all. You said shame on me? What I do? What's up there, Joy? Shame on me? Oh no, don't say that. Ch- Chabagaway? I think I said it right. Probably not. Anyway, I gotta get ready to pick my daughter up, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do tours. I got time if I get off right now. I can do tours right now. It'd be like 7, 8 minutes. So let me tell y'all this. So the signs you guys could be dealing with during this time could be Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Could be these signs. Don't gotta be. All right. Some of y'all, there may be like a party that some of y'all go to at a short distance from you. It's like right around the corner. Somebody invite you. You come out here. Yeah, it's one of those. All right. So anyway, Leo, that was y'all reading. Thanks for rocking and rolling. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes. All the good stuff. I'm gone. Oh, he's a Leo moon. Makes sense.